Welcome back to Guinspired Crochet. This is Ashley, and today is another weekly crochet wrap-up where I talk about crochet and stuff with you guys. Yay! So first, we're going to go right into it. We're going to talk about the whips. Let's go! So I have one whip to share with you. I have a couple other things. I have the blanket. That's a work in progress. And I have a project that I am not ready to share yet. And I may just wait and share it when it's all done. We'll see. But this current whip I'm very happy to share with you today is, you guys remember a couple months back when I participated in Things We're Making Thursday? Well, I'm bringing that back because this month's patterns are actually something I've been meaning and wanting to make for a while now, and I had to jump on board. Obviously, it is Saturday. It is not Things We're Making. It's not Thursday. But I'm realizing that I'm going to change how it's going to work a little bit for my channel. Just because, sitting down and making a video, editing it, on top of, everything else, it's just a lot for me. So, how I'm going to do it. I'm going to share with you today what the projects are. And all that information will be down below if you guys want to participate. And I think maybe on a weekly basis on Thursday, I will post a short with my progress after I introduce it today. So if you guys follow Things We're Making Thursday or any of the other content creators, you know that this is a monthly collaboration, and we do a free pattern every month, different themes each month. There are lots of different creators. I will remember to put them down below for you so you can see what they are, as well as the patterns available, because this month we are doing different patterns. So there's 4 or 5 different patterns for fingerless gloves to get ready for the cooler air, the cooler season that's coming. Please, fall, please. It's my favorite. So, and as I said, I have been meaning to make or wanting to make fingerless gloves for a while. So here we are. Now, these patterns you can make, there are 2 actually from content creators within the Things We're Making Thursday group. So that's really exciting. There's also a couple that are yarn inspirations. There's one for warm weather. There's one for cooler weather. And so there's lots of different options you can choose from. You can do one, you can do all of them. That's the great thing. That's what I love about it. Love the flexibility. So I picked one, and I have the first glove done. So this one is the pattern, it's called the Fantail Stitched Fingerless Glove, I believe, by Hooked by Robin. I will link it down below for you guys. And when I was looking at the different patterns, I noticed that Hooked by Robin had a yarn very similar to this yarn I had while digging around in my fun yarns, my variegated fun yarns for a yarn for these gloves. And I'm like, oh wait, I have a yarn that would be perfect for this. And the yarn I ended up choosing was this Facets. It's a Loops and Threads Michaels yarn. It is a 279 yards, 3.5 ounces. And it is a 4 medium rove. It's like a roving kind of yarn, but it is 100% acrylic. They suggest a 6mm hook or a 10, but you can see this is cotton candy. That's the flavor. Yeah, that's the flavor of this yarn. Nom nom nom. But doesn't it look delicious? So this one is cotton candy. I remember buying this a while back because I was just drawn to it and I had no plans for what I was going to work up with it. But when you see a beautiful yarn, you have to have it, right? So I had 2 skeins of this, and I'm like, this pattern has to happen. So I actually just finished the first glove, and I want to show it to you. Here it is. So this is the first glove in the yarn. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this awesome? Let me put it on. It's a rainbow paradise. It's beautiful. Now this yarn did something funny where I think it like has a pattern where it goes up and then it takes it and then reverses it. You can see, and I'm not sure how if I'm very happy about that, because I wanted it to end blue up here and it didn't. It ended with this weird like muddy purple green, but we'll just keep it right there. But this is how it turned out. Isn't it beautiful though? I have to make the other one. It was a little challenging following along. I mean, once you get the pattern, you got the pattern. It gets easier. But at first I was like, what is going on? But I got it. Another thing I learned is that I am going to need to learn how to do that foundational chain crochet, single crochet, because I just did the slip stitch single crochet foundation chain, and it's just not, there's no give here. And I need there to be give, and in turn it ended up making this too tight up here for my forearm. So I guess I'm going to have to learn how to do it, and every time I've seen a video on how to do it, it makes no sense to me, so we'll see. Maybe on the next glove I'll give it a try. No, I want them to be equal. We'll see. Have you guys done the foundation chain crochet? Did you guys pick it up? Was it easy for you to understand at some point in time? Please let me know down below, because it intimidates me a bit. But Hooked by Robin does have a tutorial on that with the pattern. Now I didn't see if she had a PDF for this. I hope she does, because I was using my phone, and one of the issues I was having is I'd be going between the written pattern and her video that she has, her video tutorial, and then the video would just stop, and because the whole page is refreshing for the ads, and then I had to like go back and track through to where I was. That's a little annoying. So I will have to look for a written pattern for this, because I do want to make more. These are gorgeous with different yarns. Beautiful. So I do have to make the next one here. That was really me being very long-winded about my only whip that I have to show you for today. I hope that you liked it, and if you guys are interested in joining Things We're Making Thursday, there is an email of my email down below. You can let me know. I can hook you up, or you can click on any of the links down below. Check out the other people participating. Let them know that you're interested. It's a great community, and you don't have to participate every month, as you can tell, because I took a couple months off. And it's just a lot of fun, and it gets you out of your comfort zone and doing new things. And here we are, because all I seem to be doing is amigurumi stuff. So I'm ready. Let's move on to the faux. Yay! So in the spirit of the fall season coming up, I wanted to, keep in keeping with my small amigurumi makes that I've been doing, I have been playing around with some things, and I found a small pumpkin pattern, and I wanted to make it. And do I remember who the maker of the pattern is? No. No, I don't. I will link it down below for you. Maybe I'll put it right here, but of course, I don't remember these things. But I will show you how the little pumpkin showed up. Now, this is slightly altered. It is smaller than the actual pattern calls for, but here is the mini pumpkin. Yes, it is the mint green teal that I love so very much. Cute. In that classic Guinspired pastel colors that I also love very much. And I'm like, this could make a great keychain. What do you think? I think this would be great. It's so cute. Then I really liked that yarn color choice this week, because I kept on using it. Then I was like, I want to make a little penguin, because I was going through my patterns that I had, and I had this pattern by Hookthatyarn for like a round penguin that you're supposed to make with like chenille yarn. Well, I'm like, let's see what happens if I use just worsted weight yarn. And so we have this cutie patootie, also in my favorite yarn combination. Isn't this adorable? The way this turned out, super cute. And now, like, there's actually, you do crochet the nose in the pattern for that she gives you, but because there's a massive size difference, I just embroidered the little beak, and I think it came out okay. She embroiders the eyes. I used 6mm eyeballs for this little guy, and I did not add feet because I figured I was probably going to make it a keychain. I think he's so stinking cute, and he's my favorite colors. White, light pastel teal, practically white itself, and light gray. I love this color combination. It's my fave. It's my fave. He's so cute. So he's probably going to be a keychain too. Maybe I'll make a little tassel for him. And then remember that, yeah, I went over the pumpkin. Like, I saw, this one I'm really proud of. Okay. So I saw a pattern come across, it was probably on my Facebook or something. You know how people are making these like little car doodads? They are, you know, you like car ornaments for your rear view mirror. And somebody had made a fall themed one with like the pumpkin and a like pumpkin spice latte. And I was like, that is too cute. Perfect for fall. And I looked at it and I was like, you know, I wasn't a fan of how the latte looked. And I'm like, well, let me just see if I can make my own. And guys, I did it. I did it. And what's even better, I actually wrote down the pattern. I made one of these, that little, like, there's like a little cactus over here. I made that, didn't write it down. Why would I do such a thing? But I finally wrote my own pattern, guys. I'm so excited. I guess I'm weird, I know. And I'm excited to share with you my coffee. My pumpkin spice latte. Now, I did keep it in the theme of this teal, so it doesn't look that appetizing, but it's still super cute. So here it is. This is my pumpkin spice coffee. And obviously you can change that to orange and it will look way more appetizing, right? Now, what I love, and what I'm super proud of is this cap. This cap intimidated me a bit. And I'm super happy with how the shaping came out. There is a hole. I would probably change it, but there is actually a little sippy hole. I did do that. And also, yeah, you can take it off. There's coffee in there. I'm so happy. I didn't leave the end in. Yeah. But I'm so happy with how my little coffee latte came out. And how this came out. Now this, you could put a, like a cardboard to give it a little bit more shape. But what I noticed is that when I put the cardboard in, it would not sit snugly enough on top of the cup. And doing it this way with it just being flexible, I could get it to snap on. Yeah, because it kind of does snap on to the cup this way. And it still holds its shape pretty well. So I love how chubby, how cute. It actually looks like one of them pup cups that Starbucks gives puppy customers. And I'm just so excited with how this came out. The fact that this is my first pattern. If you guys are interested in me doing a written pattern for this, let me know. Because I will definitely write it down, edit it, make a few adjustments, get some pattern testers, you know, and really, and see if this is something that people want me to make. Granted, this is not exactly the most original idea in the world, but this is my shaping, and it came from my brain. I didn't even really look at much of anything, except for the original idea, which didn't even have a cap. It was just this with like a whipped cream on it. So, I mean, I didn't really, this is all from my brain. So, if anybody thinks I'm stealing, I'm not stealing. I'm just so excited. And one of the cool things is, where's the pumpkin? What I do with the pumpkin is I could put a lanyard on these two. And then hang them on my car dashboard. And it's teal fall, pastel fall loveliness. So what I was thinking I could do is run the lanyard all the way through the project to the bottom so that you could still pull the cap off, but it would still like stay on the cord. So that was my thought there, as well as attaching it to here, and they would just sort of dangle happily together on your car. Or you can do them separately as keychains, or just do this. Or just do that. Or this. Boop. That works too! As you can see, I'm extremely excited. I'm super proud of myself for kind of getting over that thing that I was really nervous about. I have been crocheting. This is my 1-year anniversary this month. Crocheting. Oh my god. I've never, ever been so enamored with a hobby for so long. And as consistently as I have with crochet. I've never in my life, in all of my years, and yes, I am much older than I appear. I've never in my life stuck with something long enough to even be considered knowledgeable or good at it, or good enough to write my own patterns and hopefully one day become like other people who can sell their patterns online. And the thing is, I made this really huge step in that direction this past week, and usually I don't. Usually I get scared. Fear is my worst enemy. And I stop and I quit. And I want to also say a lot of it has to do with you guys. The friends I've made on here. Oh, okay, we can't get emotional, but the friends I have made here in the Yarny community, the friendliness that is here, knowing that I have people who are, supporting me quietly in the background, and keeping me accountable too, to keep going. And I think that's just so powerful. I've never been in a place where I felt confident enough to make my own stuff, to make my own patterns. And here I am. I'm getting there, and that's amazing. And I have you guys to thank for it. I have, myself, coming out of my shell and, gaining confidence. I think that's part of it. Like, this channel is helping me build confidence. So thank you, all of you, for being there, for subscribing, and loving my content. I know I can be a bit much for people, but sometimes people just really like that. And all right, I'm glad to be that ray of sunshine. So yeah. And on that slightly emotional level, on that slightly emotional note, is that it? That is all. That is all for my foes. I would like to remind you all about the Dobby Tot. If you guys saw my video earlier this week, where Shannon, the Spoony Stitcher, has created the Dobby Tot pattern. It is a very secret, special tutorial that doesn't exist yet. And the only way we can get this tutorial to exist is if we can help Teresa over at Critters Crochet reach 1K. I like to say it's the Critters Crochet road to 1K. Teresa, if you see this, you are free to use that slogan 100%. You do it. But this is a very adorable Dobby Tot that if we can get Teresa to 1K by October 1st, Shannon over at the Spoony Stitcher will release a tutorial pattern for this. She does have some other Potter Tots coming, I don't know when specifically, but soon. And this one's just a little bonus if we can help Teresa out. Teresa's amazing. She posts consistently. She's friendly, like I said in the other video. So definitely consider checking out her channel. Links down below. I think that's everything. Oh, I did want to tell you that I have been using that wool genie I shared with you last week. And let me say that thing is a game changer. I was using the wool genie while making these. And because it's a roving yarn and you just don't want to pull things too much because it's got a lot of fuzz. And so I worked on the outside in. That thing is amazing. As long as you're just working naturally and you're not tugging at the yarn like I usually do. I learned that to stop doing that quickly with the wool genie. It was just amazing. It just came and I didn't have balls of yarn running around the room. And yeah, amazing. So if you guys are at all thinking about investing in a wool genie, I highly suggest it. There may or may not be a review video where I go into more details about it. I can't promise anything, let's face it. But there may or may not be one. I've already started filming. So maybe. Who knows? All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching this channel. If you like this movie, if you liked this video, drop a like down below. If you like me, subscribe. I'd love you to join me here. And comment. I love reading them comments. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video very soon. Bye, everybody.